What's up, Butternuts?
Really?
Hey, it's Ben again with good old William and Owen.
Will's still here laughing at his own jokes like always.
Hey, my jokes are funny.
When you steal from the best, they are.
Yeah,
Hey, even the ones I don't steal from, my jokes are still funny.
you got that from a Ronnie Radke tattoo.
Okay, yes, that's true, but I'm talking about jokes that I come up with that are still funny.
Ronnie Radke. Anyway.
Oh my.
Oh, bomb. First time.
Oh no. In my video, it's the first time.
Yes.
I have no notes on this. I'm doing Skate 4 speculations. Skate 4 may come out in the next year or so, because EA is very, very secretive about what this could be. Many people on YouTube have filmed themselves calling EA and asking if Skate 4 is going to be released. And their answer is always, yeah, within the next year. So, I don't know if they're in pre-production or if they're actually doing code. But this game will most likely come out on possibly PS3, PS4, or 360 or one.
I was actually going to say what system will it be?
Yeah, it might be 360.
Oh, and by Xbox, you don't mean Xbox One, because for those of you,
This is straight into an Xbox One. I hate it.
for those of you that cannot afford an Xbox One, they have Xbox 360. Yeah, Microsoft, you screwed yourselves.
I agree, but we'll get to that later.
Just saying. Sony came out smelling like a rose at E3.
yes, they did.
This is interesting.
How many is Owen's looking up stats on the game of what the game could
Idea
be?
Wiki. I didn't even know such a thing existed.
That was funny. That's not true.
Yeah, they say May 9th. Yeah, that didn't happen. What I want this game to be, EA needs to take everything they learned from Skate 3, which was a good game, and they need to modernize it. They need to make it a little bit more fresh. They need to rejuvenate it a little bit. I also want to see a few things. When I skated tech. I'm talking Caspers, I'm talking flat ground, everything. Don't make the game all half pipes. Don't make the game all handrails. Have flat ground, have ledges, have stuff like that. And they did, but it wasn't. And you can't do Caspers, you can't do truck stands, you can't do Mullen-esque abilities. So I kind of want to see that. I want to see some legends in the game. I want to see Christian Hosoi. I want to as playable characters. Jim Greco, Rodney Mullen. It doesn't have to be Tony Hawk, because I know Activision probably owns his soul.
I was just going to actually...
It's funny you mention that, because as I read this listing of people that are going to be supposedly in the game, you've got Bam Margera, Bucky Lasek, Katie McDonald, Bob Burnquist. These are the people that were already in the Tony Hawk games.
Most of these people were in Tony Hawk games.
Yeah, I used to play those, actually.
I love those games.
Jeff Rowley, Rodney Mullen.
I used to love hitting the drunk guy in front of the store who would always be like, "That's not very friendly." He would say something different every time you hit him.
Apparently James Bond and Superman are supposed to be secret characters in the game.
Excuse me? What?
James Bond, you can rip it up as good old JB.
And
Jeremy
Superman.
Borash.
What the hell is Superman gonna do? Oh, look at me on my flying skateboard.
You can literally do the Superman, like the Christ air. You can do
Yeah.
that instead and do Superman air.
As Christian Hosoi didn't already invent that.
Cavill is going to be in a skateboarding game.
Anywho, they need to make the online play a little bit more functional too. A lot of people will do the online play and it's all competition matches where you're trying to score points. Well, in Skate 3 there was a glitch. Not necessarily a glitch, but you can do these moves called dark catches, which is you pop your board up, you catch the board with your feet on the underside, and you pop it back down.
Nice.
Okay. People could do those, and that's all they do, like in insane combos on this game. That's all they do for the competition. There's no, hey, let's do this handrail. There's no, hey, let's do this half pipe. It's just dark catches. And you get a lot of points for them. That's why people do it. I don't think it's cheating, but it's just really cheap. Other than that, those are my big things. Also, create a skate park a lot more functional. It's not bad now, but it could use some tweaking. Everything could use some tweaking. That's the big thing. I don't care what the story is. I don't care what anything is with this. Just make the specifications to where the game's a little bit easier to play. Make it a little bit more realistic too. Like, don't have the guy land every heel flip. You know, I know he's a video game character. I know, whatever. But don't make the game as ridiculously easy. Make it a little bit more realistic. I would get rid of the Hollow Meat thing. That thing where it's like, hey, like, fall off your skateboard and see how bad you can break your neck. Nah, that's not necessary. They've been doing that the past few games, and I'm just like, I don't see it coming. So, anywho, those are the big things I want to see. Maybe DLC content that's free. Not levels. I'm talking about, like, every, like, 6 or 7 weeks, release a new thing of, like, skateboards or something, like deck graphics or trucks or, like, customizable t-shirts or something that, you know, the characters can use. Because it gets a little stale having the same graphic for, like, you know, 6 years on a game. Other than that, that's really all I have on it. I haven't done a Twitter shout out for a few videos, so if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at BENJAFETT.
Speaking of which, that means I need to add Ben on Twitter now.
Yes, William does.
So he can comment and be like, really?
And follow Fake Civil War. It's really good if you're a history nut. Other than that, that's cool in the gang.